Don't want to introduce you to my wife. You know, we don't do face reveal. Mine, you gotta put the hand on because this ain't they watching us. Say hi to Toon.
What's up, Toon?
No face reveal?
Yes, no face reveal.
You heard? Put your head down. They be watching us, yo. John.
What's good, y'all? How about that super dope introduction? Yo, my man had me rolling, bro. I seen that. I was cracking up. I couldn't stop laughing, yo. Yo, I appreciate the support, B. For real, V. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. Shout out, bro. Shout out to you, your wife, your family. Mad blessings to y'all, G, man. Seriously. That made my day, bro. Like, my spirits was a little mixed. My spirits and my energy was a little fuzzy. But that joint had me on edge, man. Like, that was dope. That was real dope. Thank you. I appreciate it. That was a dope introduction by a dope family. Thank you, guys. All right, y'all. So I'm actually just gonna give you a little heads up, a little quick, you know what I mean, heads up of what I'm gonna get into. I'm actually looking just for some royalty sounds for camera porn. I'm actually editing camera porn. The day is due. Not good, right? Not good, right? But I'm editing it now, so I'm finding a soundtrack. It's the AM. It's 7:30 right now. I've been up since 5 a.m., of course, right? So I'm actually about to find a track, but I thought it'd be pretty dope and interesting to tell you guys. Am I telekinetic or not? Do I not have spidey sensors, like my spidey sensors tingling or something? If you watched yesterday's vlog, which was one of my dopest vlogs yet, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, this is one of my dopest vlogs yet, just because that intro. Damn, y'all helped me top yesterday's vlog, and if you watch yesterday's vlog, that job meant a lot to me. But because of that intro, this is one of my dopest vlogs. But yo, listen, yesterday was my second dopest vlog, yo. And listen, you kind of remember the whole subject matter about yesterday's vlog, about, you know, getting called last minute to do projects, you know, no fees, no rates, you know, et cetera, my life kind of being a juggle, whatnot. Well, what I said I was going to get contacted probably the next day, again, for another shoot, for another, you know, invite or something. And I appreciate my homeboy. I'm not going to put no names. I'm not going to put the actual clientele. I'm not going to put none of that information out there. But one of my homeboys, a good dude, he's also a good dude as well, very, very skilled, invited me out to one of his projects that was with high-profile clients here in Philly. You know what I mean? And every traditional person would be like, what? Word? They ain't going to be out there? What? Let's go. Like, they would go and try to be out there on the block. But, bro, I don't be on nobody's shoes. Like, I don't be on nobody's sets. Like, it could be, like, I mean, maybe if it would have been a Michael Jackson, that would have probably been the only boy that could get me out there, bro. You would have had Mike out there? I'd have been like, ah! But I would have even told Michael, hey, yo, Mike, what's up with the price, bro? Mike, hey, Mike, where my check at, Mike? Mike, we homies. We got vitiligo, but where my check, bro? It's just how I am. I'm incognito. I'm low profile, bro. And there was no rate mentioned and none of that. And to be honest, if you watch my yesterday's vlog, you will see that the rate wouldn't have meant anything because, you know, it's last minute. I kind of, you know, am obligated to things this weekend. Like what I'm doing today, I got to kind of tackle for tomorrow because I'm in some engagements for tomorrow, et cetera, et cetera. So it ain't really nothing personal. But it's crazy because I said yesterday, watch tomorrow. I won't be surprised if I get hit up to do something out of the ordinary. And, you know what I mean? I would have to kind of give them the same story. And I just pretty much copied and pasted the link, so I ain't got to explain it. But it ain't nothing personal, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want people to think that it's personal, but, like, you know, the proper way to go about things is like, yo, B, are you available this week? You know, the rate is this, the rate is that. Do you have, you know what I mean? Some of that nature. To come and hang out on somebody's project or hang out on somebody's set, that's just not my twist, bro. Like, I don't even hang out on my block, or I don't even hang out in the hood no more. Like I haven't even spent time with any friends this year. This is day 73, and I haven't even really. All my homies will tell you, Toon probably ain't seen me this year, but I guess the same would be in return. I mean, I ain't see them either, so yeah, bro. So that's crazy, man. Mad blessings to you on your shoot, homeboy. I know you're gonna wreck that joint. I know it's gonna go down. Know what I mean, I know it's gonna go down. But in the future, if you need me on any hands-on work, you know, try to book at least 2 weeks in advance. You know what I mean? Or if you ever want to just be on a social session, then we can schedule a social session too. But I try not to mix both. I try not to mix work with play. So if I'm meeting you for the first time, I would prefer just to meet you, link on some side stuff, like not with all the cameras and be all around and all the equipment. Like, and if I'm there for business, there's a rate. You know what I mean? And you have to understand, I'm starving. You already know this. I'm not gonna repeat myself, but I'm gonna take care of that, and that's gonna get taken care of. You know what I mean? Starving is a metaphorical term, but we all hungry, ain't we? You hungry, I'm hungry. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna use this telekinetic power to attract many, many, many good things this year. Because as you can see, watching all the other vlogs, I done predicted stuff that was gonna happen the next day, 2-3 days. Yo, this crazy, bro. I feel like Miss Cleo, bro. Like my Miss Cleo senses is sharp right now. Anyway, let me stop talking, bro. Hey, why not make this a how it's made episode, yo? Hey, yo, check this out. So I think I just found something that I liked. I found a raw track. It's called Ballroom Theme. It's new. They actually just dropped it now. It's 1 minute and 32 seconds. That's just what I'm looking for. It's classical, and it's made by Unicorn Heads. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. You want a little test of what it's going to sound like? Ooh, let me bring it back. I cheated. Let me bring it back. Hey, stop cheating. You hear that? So that's just what I'm looking for camera porn. All right, so I'm actually just gonna download that. So I'll show you guys how to do that real quick. Download that, and bam, I got it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go over here to the right hand side. There's a little drop down menu, and I'm gonna grab the MP3 file that I just downloaded, and I'm gonna drag and drop it to my external hard drive. And I made a folder called Camera Porn 20, which pretty much contains all the raw files from the actual shoot that I shot yesterday. So I'm just gonna drag it here and drop it, just so I can have all my files organized inside one folder. So now I'm gonna take all of this into my editing station and import it into a timeline. Okay, so I was actually about to skip this part, but I'm like, hey yo, this is how it's made. You gotta show them how it's made. This is what's going down. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do file, I'm going to do new event. I'm gonna create a new event first. I'm gonna call this event, so I'm short, I'm using one hand, cam, porn, and that's gonna be 20. Oops, there you go, 20. Camera operation is probably horrible, right? Shaky. All right. So I just created a new event. Now I have a new event. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to create a new project. So I'm going to create a new project, and again, there's going to be one hand, cam, porn. Oh wow. Y'all got to fire me for that, yo. Why my shot look like that? Cam, porn, 20. All right, that's good enough for me. Started a fresh timeline, fresh project. Now I'm about to import everything in. I'm just gonna drag and drop. I know I showed y'all this method before. You can also do a manual import, but it's up to you. It's based on your preference, you know. I used to do manual imports, but I just find this is just much easier for my workflow. So I'm just gonna take the whole folder, I'm just gonna drag and drop it over here. So now all the files are in Final Cut. Everything's here already. So now I'm ready to actually edit. All right, guys. So as you can see, I'm actually looking good. I got a nice little outline going on. I have my lower third, my graphic, my intro, my outro, my soundtrack, everything all mixed up. It's not colored yet. I'm gonna do a basic color correction, adjust all the colors before I do some final tweaks to the sound. But for the most part, I pretty much got the outline down in about an hour or less is doing the final render for this now. You guys already know what the render life looking like. If not, well, you missed out. Final Cut 7 used to have the slowest render of a lifetime. Yo, I spent a lot of my earlier years in Final Cut 7, which is exactly like Adobe, like the layout and all. It got like a more traditional old school layout. People hated this software because they said it was like iMovie on steroids. But to be honest, you just gotta get hip with the times, you know. If you edit in anything and it don't even matter. So I'm about to do some color tweaks or whatnot. Let me buffer through this so y'all don't see that I'm kidding. Check it out. But you see how it's flat, right? You see how there's barely any color to it? So I'll just do some minor tweaks. You see? Yeah, so I'll do some minor tweaks. And then after I tweak it, I'll show you guys before I export. You know what I mean? I'm not going to give you too much of a in-depth look at it, but I'll just give you an overview. All right, guys, so it's about 9:10. I know, right? Crikey, mate, is it me or do I color these outlines a little quick or not? No, y'all, this joint colored. Let me show you. See how now it's a little richer? You see how now I got something more rich? You know what I mean? I don't want to spoil it too much, but listen, right? So what's taking me longer than actually tweaking those colors, man, is trying to find the specs on next week's camera. You know, I own these cameras, but, you know, sometimes it's hard to find the actual year that they were created or the year that they were distributed. Like this one has 1961, Sank, Yo, Movie Mat 88. Well, this is supposed to have a year, and I'm supposed to update that. So I'm on Google. It's taking me a little bit of time. Let me Google it, and when I get it Googled, then I'll break this down for you. Yo, bro, OCD is killing me, bro. Like, I'm still looking for this, John. It's like 9:21. I done spent literally like 15, 20 minutes still looking for this on the phone. I feel as though like I should be logged on to the other computer already, because you know, a computer, I feel like I could find that John instant on Google. My phone, every time I look for stuff on Google on my phone, I don't know, man. Like, just it don't even feel the same. Like, I'm just wasting this time, man. Them 15 past 20 minutes count, man. Let me find this information so I can pretty much wrap up and export this joint and upload it on YouTube, yo, before 12, yo. Man, I cannot find the year on this dinosaur, yo. Thank you, dinosaur, for making me have to go through the effort of having to look you up on a computer, man. Like, it really backed me out, yo. These things are so old, man, and I got mixed information. Like, I saw some stuff that said 1960s, the 1970s. Like, you can't just Google half of these cameras up. Some of these cameras are obsolete, MIA, disappear. Sometimes there's no specs at all, bro. And this happens to be one of them. Sometimes on the phone, it pops up easier, you know, within a few minutes. Other times, it's like this, yo. Like, I done damn near spent 25 minutes, almost 30 minutes just looking up the information. So it's about time that I give up, use the computer, stop being stubborn, and use it for what it's made for, and look it up. So give me a minute, I'm gonna look this up. See, look, this is what I'm talking about. One of the main websites, Super 8 Wiki, which is usually one of the easiest websites where it's all categorized nicely in order to find the year. Check this out. The one that I'm actually doing it on is the 1201, Bell & Howell 1201 Super 8, right? Check this out. They don't have a year. It shows some pictures or whatever, but it just says what it sold for on eBay, what, in 1999? Sheesh, 10, 15 bucks on eBay in 1999, right? Hey, yo, it still ain't got no year, though. And let me go back and let me show you the one next to it, the 1203. Guess what it comes up with? A year. This is how I'm used to it looking. It usually says, like, the make, the year, the lens, the manual exposure, etc., etc. I gotta randomly find this year. I bet you half of these all have the year. But I guess since this one's so old / obsolete / I don't know, unpopular, I don't know, it's still a dope little camera. But the point is, now instead of exporting, and you know, obviously y'all seen that I just got finished the outline, the coloring, and all that cool stuff in good timing. This one is on correct time. It is 9:31, yo. It's 9:31, and I literally been halted about a half an hour just because I need the specs for next week's camera before I export that episode. Sheesh. Let me get to this, man. Let me see if I find it, man, because I don't feel right just putting 1970s, 1960s. Honestly, I had to do that to one of the episodes because I was beating myself up trying to find the year, and I couldn't find it, yo, and that sucks. If you look back, you'll see one of them says a 19-something, you know, with a 1960s or 1970s at the end, but that's because I couldn't get the exact year. I'm not trying to do that for this, yo. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a minute. Hey, yo, guys, check this joint out, yo. Check this joint out. They got a Bell & Howell. They actually have the manual right here, but guess what? They don't even have the year. And it's for sale. I don't want to buy the manual. I don't need the manual. I have a manual to a few of the cameras, but I don't really need it. It sucks that they don't have the year written on the camera. You would think they had the year written on the camera, right? There's no year nowhere on this manual. It does say something right here about 1960s, but again, you see that S? I don't want the S. I want the exact year. Crazy, right? Let me go look again. Alright, y'all. So it's 9:35, and I think I got a little closer. Check this out. I was looking through Google, right? And I found mixed results. Like I said, I found stuff that said 1960s, and then I found stuff that said 1970s. But if you know about Super 8s and stuff, most of them came out in the 70s. So if it's a 70s Super 8, it can be a 60s. So I stopped looking at the 60s because Super 8s, especially the no sound ones, weren't released to the 70s with the cartridges or whatnot. So I saw that the other one, the 1203, was a 1976. So I said, okay, let me go a few numbers down from that. I started hitting 1970, and I typed in pretty much Bell & Howell Super 8 1201, but I put like 1970 first. Then I put 1971 first. Nothing came up. Then I put 1972. When I put 1972, this one ad comes up, or this one link comes up. It says Bell & Howell 1201 Super 8 model camera instruction manual 1972. Original owner's manual for a Bell & Howell model 1201 Super 8 movie camera 1972. But when I click it, check this out. where'd the little mouse go? Oh, where'd the mouse go? All right, right here. When I click it, watch what happens though. The page disappeared. I guess they closed their domain and they no longer have that listing. But that blows. How about that? Like the one and only ad or the one and only link that would have a year attached to it has disappeared. I'm gonna look a little bit more. I'm gonna try to find it, but now I'm gonna refine it down to this year and make. And if I find it, then I'm good. If not, I think I'm gonna go with this one, guys. I feel a lot better putting 1972 than just putting 1970s. So let me see if I can give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give it one last try. Hey yo, there's so many listings, so many different pictures, but nobody has the year. Even people with the actual instruction manual don't even have it. Like you would think, like especially if you got an eBay ad or you're listing it for sale, like you would think that. Look at eBay. I'm gonna click this, and here's the ad. Oh, it actually disappeared. Look at that, it's sold. This is an old ad. Guess that was an old picture. I'll teach y'all some eBay tips in the future. I'm a pro at eBay. But yeah, check this out. They got them on all these different ads, like Etsy and all these different websites. They may have it for sale, like right here. They have it for sale. Check it out. And again, vintage from the 1970s, the same camera. So that goes to show you, like, not many people know the date that was made. I guess maybe somebody that's out there that's watching that owns it or probably has experience with it, maybe could chime in, comment below. You know, it's probably gonna have to be an OG in the camera game. Just gonna have to tell me a date from this, because if people online don't know the year, make, or model, I don't know who else gonna know it. But I'm gonna go for that 1972, yo. I think that is gonna have to be it. I'm gonna give it one last try because OCD say don't quit yet. Give it one last try. 942, yo. I gotta give it one last try, man. I'm gonna try. You see, right here again. But again, it's on Pinterest. And yeah, nothing. Just a bunch of just neutral stuff that's not relevant to what I'm looking for right now. Bunch of cool cameras, but not relevant to what I'm looking for right now. Just killing my time. I am the man! The man! Hey, yo! I found it! I'm a hype, yo. I found it. I was really about to give up. I was really blue. Like, y'all should have started playing the violin, the smallest violin in the world, because nobody cares. Yo, I found it. I'm gonna keep saying it. I found it. Hey, yo, I'm gonna make a rap song. I found it, bruh. Yo, on Worth Point. Good looking Worth Point. Worth Point, you look out, bruh. Yeah, I found it, yo. Check it out. I don't care when it was sold. I don't care what it was sold for. I don't care about the source. All I know is, bam! Formerly doing business as a debt collector, homeboy got this camera right here, and he actually has the specs. Check it out. He got a whole list of specs. Boy, my boy did his research. Like, check that out. And look what we have here. Marketed in 1972 through 1973. Hey, yo, my vlog done. That's it. I'm not showing y'all no more. I quit. The end. No, yo. Woo! I ain't have to cheat on this, John. I ain't have to, you know what I mean? I felt like that was cheating, just quitting. Like, I mean, it is 9:45, a whole 30 minutes later plus, but hey, yo, you heard that? I said, but? Yo, that was the saltiest moment ever. My phone just died. That goes to show you. It's 9 a.m. and my phone, which is my vlogging camera, which should be charged, which I should be worried about, was dead, bro. That joint was like on 1%. This is a brand new phone, like a week and a half old, and it just died on me, yo. I was just vlogging, and I got to say but, and it just cut. Like, that was so... Ew, I'm a rapper. You heard that? I got to say but, and then it just cut. Ew! Yo, Brown, throw me a beat, bro. I'm a beast that joint and be like, yo! So now, let me start drawing. I'm hyped, though. I feel good. I got this joint. Let me switch back over to the computer and plug it in. No, seriously, though. I'm going to plug this information in, then I'm going to wrap up. You've been a very bad camera, for real. That's how I'm feeling. You've been bad, yo. Go over here with the rest of your family. Rest of your squad. It's all dark. Y'all can't even, you know what I mean? It's cool. All right, so I'm back. And as you can see, I am ready to plug in this information. See, this is the shot that was holding me up right here. This one. This is the one that was holding me up. Because I needed to put the actual correct information of this camera before I did the final review and export. All right, it's 9:59 and I'm able to vlog right before the clock strikes 10. as you can see, now I have the correct information. You see? Subscribe to check out my 1972 Bell & Howell Autoload Super 8 Zoom 1201 movie camera. Crazy, right? That's a super long name. And then, as you can see, I put a little bit of specs. Like, it's a silent Super 8. And it, ooh, look at that. We just caught an error. Use. Let me put uses. All right, I just fixed it. As you can see, now it says uses 4 AAA batteries instead of used 4 AAA batteries. All right, y'all. So that's looking good. That's more reason why I gotta review it before I export it and not pay too much attention to the vlogging aspect, but I also gotta do a thorough review before I export. So let me review this and then I'll do one last final tune out before I upload this bad boy. All right, guys. So I'm pretty much done on my final tweaks. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm done on my final tweaks. It looks presentable. It looks satisfactory. I have all the other information that I need in it. It's looking dope, y'all. So that part is done. I'm going to let that render before I export, and then I'll do one final review, obviously, before I upload it to YouTube. But I figured I'd just break down, you know, the layout of camera porn. Camera porn pretty much just consists of a variety of close-ups, mediums, wide shots, and a few macro shots. I pretty much use a variety of pans, tilts, you know, basic camera movement, a few establishing shots, some electronic zooms that I'll do in the software, or I'll do some manual zooms in real life, you know, some rack focuses, etc., etc. You know what I mean? And I pretty much just try to compile a little 3D virtual, I would say, probably tour, right? It's kind of like a tour. It's like a 3D overview, you know, because some of these people may have the camera and go through the same trouble that I went through earlier. You saw the trouble I went through looking for the year, make, model, or whatever. They might have that same trouble. And just by me doing this video, I may save them that hour of their life that I wasted looking for that information. They can sit there and just go to my video and, you know, compare and contrast the camera they might have just picked up from eBay or from the flea market, and they can see what parts they're missing. You know, they can compare and contrast the condition of their camera versus the one that's on this video. You know what I mean? This project is really geared towards connoisseurs of cameras and filmmakers and people who like cameras in general. You know what I mean? But yeah, unfortunately, the pennies that I am picking up from a few of these segments on YouTube are being funneled down even more than what it already is. You know, as you guys may know, I don't really push this too much, you know, since I'm doing the vlog, so I'm not pushing this on Wednesdays like I used to. I used to post this, you know, for 2-3 Wednesdays straight, and I would use like triple X's and put adult content link in bio, and easily it would get 100, 200, 300 views the first day, 2-3 days when I was pushing it. But since I'm not pushing it anymore, the past 4 or 5 camera porns literally got probably 70, 80 views, 100 views, and I'm definitely not doing the MILF or the triple X thing, you know, sending them to the link in bio on some, you know, freak nasty stuff. You know, I was trying to be creative, you know, because the camera's old, aka MILF. You know, we like to consider the camera female, and you know, we would like to consider the female pretty. You know, the camera pretty. So you know, she's an older camera, but she still got a lot going on. You know what I mean? So that's why I came up with the little, you know, camera porn triple X theory. But believe it or not, YouTube don't even like that. You know, YouTube don't like the word PORN, guys. It does not like that word because it started demonetizing my videos because of the, I guess, the moan that I used to have at the end of the first few. In the first few episodes, I had like a female moan, like an orgasm climax moan. Oops, that's too much, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, it had a moan or whatever. But I guess they didn't like that, you know? So I removed it. And even though I removed it, it still is not YouTube friendly. I'm not sure if it's because of the triple X's or because of the title. And if I change the title, that would pretty much defeat the purpose and the whole concept of the last 19 segments that I just did. You know, I try to, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt, and I removed the sound effect of the female, but now they're still pretty much, I guess, saying that my content is not suitable when I believe this would be educational, but they say it's not suitable. I still have one with over 1,500 views that was sent for review over 7 months ago and still has not been approved. Yeah, guys, it still has the yellow pee-pee sign on it. Yeah, so, well, with that being said, I'm still doing this, grinding from the muscle, man. I'm going to have an ultimate collection one day. And it's going to be in the museum, the ToonographyEntertainment Museum, along with the books and the stories and the DVDs about my life and what I went through. Woohoo! Say no. All right, y'all. So let's see. This is almost finished rendering. I'm going to watch it a few more times. I'm going to export it. And I got to upload and do the advertisement for the day. You know, share, post, all that stuff. And I guess me shooting this now makes this tomorrow's vlog. So, you know, 2 birds with 1 stone, guys. I didn't even think today's vlog was going to be about this. But guess what? why not take you behind the scenes on camera porn? And you guys really don't see the actual effort it takes me to shoot this B-roll, but you could put one and one together, man. I just chopped it down a whole lot sooner, and you know what I mean, showed you what it takes to make an episode of camera porn. And to be honest, there's a lot more that goes on. You know, I pretty much made it seem faster than what it really is, but it's cool. And for those of you who wonder what the vlogs are doing, why this dude doing vlogs? Like, why this dude doing stuff like that? Why this dude doing camera porn? Why this dude do the box? Well, listen, guys. I got this outline done. It's 10:13. I got this outline done in about less than 2.5 hours. Meaning I was able to shoot a segment yesterday within probably 2 hours. And I was able to edit it and post it, or edit it and export it today within about another 2 hours. So that's about 5-6 hours total of this production, and I was able to create. The goal is to create, because if you're not creating, you're wasting your life. I was able to create, I'm able to upload something, and I'm able to share with the world. Vlogging has made me so much faster, guys, and it's not about speed. I want to be clear on that. It's not about how fast you go, because the turtle could win the race, believe it or not. Turtle hop out on a dirt bike and you know what I mean? But the turtle could win. So slow and steady, guys. Work at your own pace. Do what you got to do. Know that every project, whether it's B-roll tests or not, you're learning from it. You're learning. Don't stop learning. You don't use it, you lose it. So make sure to always hone your skills. Whether it's a practice shoot, whether it's, you know, you take a little diorama and you do some macro shots. Practice. That's all that matters. As long as you're practicing, the rest will fall into place. You got to put in that work, y'all. All right? Let me export this, man. I've been talking too much. Too much! Ah! All right, I was really supposed to stop vlogging, but I figured I'd give you guys one last update. It is 11:24, and this thing says an hour and 24 minutes. So I guess this is not going to be up by 12. Oh, man, big disappointment. But I figured I'd just chime out one last time and let you guys know. Listen, I don't want to sound like a party pooper getting invited to all these events or getting invited to meet people and just not doing it. You have to understand, that's how I've been since I was a kid, bro. I ain't do family parties. I ain't do nothing. Like weddings, sweet 16s. I didn't go to my own prom. I ain't go to 12th grade prom, bro. I took the bread and I went to AC and we had fun. I ain't go to prom, bro. Everybody else went to prom. I ain't go to prom. Man, my internet sucks, man. This is what I be talking about. An hour and 20-something minutes when I'm supposed to have the highest files. When we contacted them, we said we need the fastest stuff available. I barely be doing uploads. Only an upload a day, but sheesh. Like, 12? Come on, man. Like, 11:35? This is supposed to be uploaded within a half an hour. But, I mean, it is what it is. I got to suck it up, right? I got to sit here and be on standby for an hour and a half until this upload. This is what happens, y'all. Y'all don't really see this. Like, I've been up since the AM, still haven't eaten. It's about to be lunchtime. I know people wake up, be thinking about food, be complaining, I'm hungry. But guess what? People like me and a variety of other people across the world, because hunger is a real thing in America and it's a real thing across the world, not only in America. We be hungry and we don't even be complaining, bro. We just keep it pushing. You feel me? But listen, this should take me 4 or 5 minutes. There's no reason for it to take me an hour and 20 minutes. I've had uploads take 5 minutes. 10 minutes. My vlogs take about 8 minutes. How an 8-minute vlog? All right, it's cool. It's H.264 versus ProRes. This is a ProRes export, but still, yo, 10 gigabytes? Come on, yo. Like, I'm out for real now. Ah! I know I said I was supposed to vlog. I was supposed to be the last vlog. Ah! I keep vlogging. I'm addicted to vlogging. Ah! Say no, yo. Listen, let me just finish off today's vlog with this. So I don't sound crazy. So I don't sound rude or like it's anything personal. My guy right here, Rec. You see Rec, right? He commented 36 minutes ago. I just posted the video. He commented. This dude supports me from the jump. Yo, listen. Ask him how long it took for us to meet. Ask him. He reached out to me and invited me to a pool party. Ask him. Y'all see how much I support this dude right here, right? Y'all see me sharing his stuff on my story and all that and tagging him and stuff? Ask him how long it took for Tuna Rec to meet. Took about 2 years, bro. 2 years. And we ain't meet at no club or no party. Just know that. Know that. So he already knows what it is, bro. Like, This is just me. It ain't nothing personal, bro. So stop thinking it's something personal. It's nothing personal. But I'm about to reply back to my guy. My guy always been genuine since day one. Appreciate you. For real, for real. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate people like you and like V. You know what I mean? V Tenant, right? V Tenant. Ah! I don't even know how to say your name, bro. You got to pronunciate it for me. But yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Now I'm out. And you read what that says, right? That's the perfect closing. Why do I keep lying to myself? Why? 1 hour and 17. Man, I need to clean my screen. I need to hit these screens with Windex. I know y'all been thinking that. Like, yo, Toon, clean your screen, bro. Listen, man. It's 12:14. Still ain't eating nothing. Like, should I even step out to get something to eat? I was supposed to vlog out 6 times already. Then that'd be fake. Because then you'd be thinking that I'd be done. And if I would have vlogged out at 11, you would have thought, all right, that's it. Toon's done. And that was the rest. You know, it was easy. No, it's really not easy, bro. Like, I'm still sitting here waiting, man. And, like, I'm like a hermit crab. Finally got the upload up. And this is how the cookie crumbles. Yep, that's how the cookie crumbles. Despite it only being shots of a camera, YouTube feels as though that this is not advertiser friendly. Despite there being no verbal talking or any slander or jokes or profanity or any dangerous stunts or dangerous acts or anything of that nature, I guess it's probably because of the 3 little X's, but who knows, you know what I mean? Do all that time, yesterday's labor, today's labor, bi-weekly, ritualistically, to get peed on. Bad enough I'm only getting pennies as it is. I know y'all peeping that. You got a couple y'all laughing in the background. He's only getting pennies. No worries, bro. It's gonna be fat checks in the future, cousin. But yeah, yo. So that's how the cookie crumbles. Now you tell me, am I doing this because I love it or what? Because any sane person would have gave up on episode 3 when they saw that YouTube ain't banging with it. You feel me? YouTube, what's up with that, cousin? Matter of fact, y'all ain't my cousins. Y'all my long lost neighbors. Man, y'all ain't even my neighbors. I'm out, yo. About to put this on the public.